looks a little foggy in here. You know why? The lights are out. I think Avery's going to sleep. Hoping she's going to sleep. Dylan's sleeping, so the light in there is off. I just ordered a real lamp for in here. I think it's coming tomorrow. Anyway, here we are right now. This is where we are. So let's get started. Oh, shit. Just need a little more space here. Pick this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, should be good. It's not good. Give these a shuffle. Hope everybody had a good day. We were busy today. The ice rink, the Zamboni broke down, so we had to reschedule her lesson for next week. So that's a bummer. But there's another ice rink that's not that far from here. Actually, very close to one of the studios I used to work at. So I was thinking about taking her over there. On Thursday afternoon, they have a session at 3 o'clock, which I'm thinking, I could be wrong, that it may be nice and quiet. You know, middle of the day like that. Hopefully it'll be quiet. We'll see how I'm feeling on Thursday. First person here is Cinnamon. The rest of the week for me through the eclipse and the new moon. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. You could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and may find that life is moving forward pretty quickly. You're prepared and ready for life to move forward. You might be going back to school, learning a new area of study, feeling prepared, feeling successful. Life moves forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Adrian, will it be worth it to go to work tonight? Doesn't look like that great of a night, or it doesn't look like it's that busy. It would be like so-so, kind of average, nothing special. Elizabeth, what is the X's Carlos next moves? Communication comes in probably through a text message. Listen to your intuition, and if you're feeling unsure about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready around this situation. I'm going to say you'll probably hear from him around the end of the month or beginning of next. Pretty soon. Lewis, with who could I have a relationship with? Efran. Ernesto. Okay, they all have pretty good potential. Highest potential is George, then Ernesto, then Efran, and then David. Avery, leave him alone. Elizabeth. Oh, I did that one. Oh, Elizabeth, the same question went twice, so if you want to ask a different question. Essence, general for the near future. For the near future, you've got romance could be heating up. A wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with an Aquarius. Could be spending time with a Libra. Life comes back into balance. Finances. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that brings in cause for celebration, a little bit more financial stability, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Finances look good. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Money comes in between now and the end of this month. John, for the next few days. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for always being here. For the next few days, you could be feeling very ambitious and you'll be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. Could reconnect with an old friend or somebody from your past. Could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A new venture is on the horizon. A new journey begins. Be prepared for life to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Tanya, for the next 5 days. For the next 5 days, something should happen that makes you very happy with the sun. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Being guided by the divine, you may feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Money's coming in. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cause for celebration comes in. Pretty good. Elizabeth, General. You have a wish comes true when you listen to your intuition. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and something nice could happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. And old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be thinking about travel or planning travel. Listen to your intuition. Simran, I emailed LM yesterday about giving me an opportunity to redeem the 10% that I need. What is the outcome going to be? Should be successful. Tanya, me and A for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, you have a new journey that begins. You've got feeling better, like the relationship is functioning better, and the relationship should be strengthening. No longer holding yourself back. Communication picks up. It could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're probably going to be spending time together. Not bad. Not bad. Kevin, why is my ex playing it off like she knows off knowing that she's out of the house in days? Okay, why is my ex playing it off knowing that she's out of the house in days? She's got a lot going on here. So she could be, first of all, in a little bit of denial. She could also be, well, a little bit of denial, hoping that something is going to come through and is going to save her, is maybe relying on help from a family member, is hoping that things are going to kind of work out. She may be disappointed, and she might have a long road ahead of her, And she may be feeling a little bit, she also could be overthinking things, but it doesn't look like she's taking action to make the situation any better. It looks like she's kind of, I don't know, maybe it is just a little bit of denial. I do think she's a little I think she's a little worried, but she's gonna have to do something. Mr. Maurice, I'm dealing with family issues. I feel myself helping everyone. I can't get them to help me, so I'm distancing myself from them, and now they think that I'm letting them down. I don't feel appreciated at all. What do the cards say about my situation? Listen to your intuition. So you're right. You're the one that's not being treated fairly. And you're the one that's being disappointed. You've already gone above and beyond. So you know what? It's going to work itself out. It's going to work itself out. But you're right. You're 100% right. You're being taken advantage of, not being appreciated, and you're doing more for anyone else than anyone has ever done for you. But it's going to straighten itself out. So they may need you to be a little distant from them in order to realize how much you were, like, how important you were and what you were doing. And then they may start to appreciate you a little bit more moving forward. Yeah, that stinks. I know how you feel. But you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. You're not letting anybody down. You've done more than your share. Dad, should I accept the Stanford job offer or wait for UCLA? Okay, should I accept this Stanford job offer? Should I wait for UCLA? They're both good opportunities, but it looks like the way the cards read, if this UCLA thing is as important as the cards look like it looks like it's pretty important, I would wait for that because I think it could happen, and I think that may be what you really want. But before you make any decisions, just make sure that you're doing exactly what you want. And that may be hard, sometimes these decisions are very hard because they both look like good opportunities, but if your heart is set on one thing, I wouldn't give it up. I feel like it's too soon to give that up. If that's what you really want, the UCLA thing, I think you could get it. And if it's that important to you, I wouldn't give it up. Impression, they postponed the hearing at the last minute. They're stuck and at a standstill, and you're going to find out because the Fool is in reverse. The other side may be worried about something. They may not have enough information. They're worried about something. You're trying to, it's like delaying it to give themselves more time, but it doesn't wind up working. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing got dismissed or something else happened because it doesn't look like there's much of a case here. Oh, I like this wig. Although I think that I don't know, I like this style. I like the other one that has the curtain bangs. Judith, in love for the rest of the night and tomorrow. Love for the rest of tonight and tomorrow. You may be feeling a little bit like you haven't been treated fairly. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, and so is Justice, and that may make you feel a little bit anxious. Slow and stagnant, I would say. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on, but I don't see all that much happening in love between now and the end of tomorrow. Tanya, what does Tarot want me to know? Thank you, Dana. I like this one, too. What does Tarot want me to know? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Negativity is moving into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have money coming in. That's good. Money's always a good thing. Girly, when will I get a new job? Say bye-bye to my toxic job with its toxic characters. You have a new journey on the horizon. You can find a new job before the end of the spring if you focus on it. And the traits of Mr. Uber that hit on me today, was he a buster? All right, let's see. Seems like he's a lot of fun to be around. Seems like he's spontaneous. Seems like he's genuinely a happy person, hardworking, successful, and determined. Pretty good. Pretty good. Looks like a fun person. Like he's got I don't know if it's like a sarcastic or quirky personality. Simon, are you sure that I will redeem? I asked earlier to see if he wasn't going to give me the opportunity. The card said, yeah, this showed success. I mean, look, anyone's got the opportunity to change their mind either way. So if this is somebody who first you've like really annoyed or you really pissed them off, they probably won't change their mind. But if it's somebody who has, you've never done anything like that before, you've never been late or whatever the situation is, maybe they will change their mind. But I can't swear to anything because people have free will. So he has the opportunity to change. And it could be like the kind of day that you catch him on. You know, people are like that. You're in a bad mood and they shut you down. Like, you know, they're in a bad mood, they shut you down. They're in a positive mood, they're more willing to work with you. As of right now, I saw success. Could I swear to it? I would never swear to it, no. Especially when we're dealing with something like this. Like, when it comes to, I know it's going to sound mean, but it's the truth. If this is a school thing and there is a deadline, then you have to meet the deadline. If you don't meet the deadline, they're not doing you any favors, you know, by giving you more time, because in real life, we have to meet deadlines. Like, it's just the way it is. So I can understand the person's frustration if there's always an issue or it's something that reoccurs. And I mean, if it were me, I would always feel bad, but you're not helping the person. Like, here's the situation. I'm not somebody who would complain about anybody. You know, like if I go to a restaurant and the waiter sucks, I would never complain about them. I would never give them a shitty tip. I don't do things like that. I feel bad. I feel like, well, you don't know what happened in his day. Maybe his wife left him. Maybe, who knows? Maybe whatever. But if you're not honest with yourself, or you're not honest with other people, you're not doing that other person justice. So if somebody comes to me and says, oh, you had Joe Schmo paint your house, did he do a good job? And I say, yeah, he did, because I don't want to be mean. I'm not doing that person any justice, because they're going to go and hire the person that did a shitty job, right? So it's the same thing. It's like, if he keeps giving you whatever these situations are that keep coming up, if everybody is giving you more time to do shit, they're not really doing you any justice, because when you get out, you know, it's like you got to pay your mortgage. It's got to be paid. If it's not paid, you're going to get in trouble. You're not going to be able to get out of that. So it's all part of it. You see what I'm saying? Like this, there's a much bigger thing going on here than just getting the 10% back. So I don't know. The card showed success. You got to wait and see what happens. But it seems like these situations keep coming up, which means it's an issue that you have to resolve in yourself. It's not about you and the specific teacher or the specific situation. You got to figure out why you're not meeting your deadlines. Anyway. The invisible we. Does AH, the Leo, still love me even though she's with MJ, the Virgo? My intuition is telling me that she still does. They're both unhappy with each other. I do think that she still cares for you, but I don't see the relationship with this person seems like the relationship is doing okay. It doesn't look like they're fighting or arguing. I mean, they could have a little bit of ups and downs, but let me put it this way. I wouldn't sit around waiting for her love to return, because I don't see a breakup here. And it looks like whatever may have happened between you and this person in the past, it's in the past for them as of right now. So I would kind of, yeah, I do think that this person cares for you, but they're like in the middle of something else right now, and that's kind of taking their priority. And I don't see them leaving it as of right now. Kevin, does my ex lose the house tomorrow, or is it in 7 days? I don't think it's tomorrow. I don't think it's tomorrow. In 7 days would be a better option. Like there's a better chance it happens 7 days from now. Aurelia, does Steve, my boss, think that I am damp? He is upset. What does he think? He is weird with me, only working with Julie, the other tech. She's 25 years older than him. Okay. I think that he thinks highly of you. I don't think he's upset with you. He could be a little strange or a little bit off. He may be one of those people that's very, very smart and maybe like it kind of hard to understand, you know, or like it kind of hard to click with regular people. I don't know. It's like he shows up as somebody who's like kind of quirky or a little bit like too smart for his own good. Shows as a little bit indecisive. Also shows as somebody who is kind-hearted, caring, and sincere, thinks highly of you, but maybe a little bit not really standoffish. I don't think he's standoffish, but he could be a little bit, like you said, weird or quirky or something. I think he may feel comfortable with the other woman because she is older. And I think that, you know, I just think for him, I think he feels like it's safe. You know, it's like it's an older woman. I think he thinks that you're attractive. I think that the older woman is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just like a safe choice. But I think he does think highly of you. Red, love. When it comes to love, you've got disappointments moving into the past. But if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. You have some people here. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and possibly Scorpio. Next relationship could bring good luck and long-term potential around it. Explore your options. If you're looking for a committed relationship, romance that leads to a commitment could happen sometime early summer. Tanya, love coming in. Love coming in. Got the Empress, which is bringing in love. You've got success coming in. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news you've been waiting on. And it should be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety around love eases and moves into the past, and life could change for you for the better quickly. That's pretty good. Lib, general for May. General for May. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could be starting or focusing on a side business or side hustle that brings in extra money. Negativity moves into the past. Choices and options could come in around social activities. You could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Be prepared for life to move forward. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life is also coming back into balance. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around you for the better around finances. And you have... listen to your intuition. Kevin. Does my ex lose the house tomorrow or in about 7 days? Didn't I answer for this one? Kevin, the same question went twice, so send another question with a purple heart. Less stuff for the next 2 days. The next 2 days, you're making decisions that are pushing your life forward, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You could be feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. You could have money coming in and you're no longer holding yourself back. You could be spending time with a Taurus. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Elizabeth, will my finances, how will my finances be? How will my finances be? That cause for celebration coming in, you're no longer holding yourself back. You're feeling focused, you're listening to your intuition, and things are moving forward. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. When it comes to money and finances, more money is coming in between now and the end of the summer. And you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad, not bad. Destiny, why did Trey the Scorpio break up with me today and have another female tell me that he doesn't want me anymore? Okay, I wouldn't listen to anything anybody else says. I would listen to, like, I don't listen to third-party information because people are usually fucked up. So if he wants to break up with you, he has to tell you. I do think that he wants to break up because there's arguments that lead to a tower moment, and it looks like he's walked away from the situation, and the Two of Cups is in reverse. But he shouldn't be discussing your relationship with anybody else. I mean, look, you could do that. I mean, I talk about my shit with my friends, but there shouldn't be a messenger. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't listen to what anybody else says. I would go right to that person. And if you've confirmed it with that person, you've confirmed it with him, I would just cut ties because that's really disrespectful. But it looks like he didn't know how to get out of it, or he didn't know how to end things. He was not looking for drama or trying to avoid drama. Meanwhile, it's going to cause himself more drama because now he's brought in somebody else. I mean, you just don't do that. Just don't do that. I mean, stand up and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So that was not right. I'm sorry that he did that to you. That wasn't nice. Yeah, I mean, really. All right, I'll get it for you in 1 second. Avery, don't do that. Okay, I'll get it for you. Izzy, should I take the trip to Florida this month or next? I would do it this month. I would do it this month. Julie, when do you see Shaw taking steps towards me? It should be before the end of this month. A wish comes true when you have cause for celebration that comes in. Kevin, what did my entity show me? She loses the house, Aries, when it's closer to the next birth. Sign is because it's close to Aries. Why did my entity show me? She loses the house in Aries when she is closer to the next birth. Sign is it because it's close to Aries. Okay. So you're saying that you saw that she loses the house during Aries season? Maybe because it's close in timing, but I'm showing here that, I mean, you don't think that it could be next Aries season, do you? Could that be possible? I mean, anything is possible. I'm wondering if the timing is just off. I hate the timing thing. I hate it for a number of reasons, because I feel like you should be able to know exactly when it's going to happen, and it just doesn't work like that. The way that I was taught was that it's very hard to get timing from the spirit world because time is not linear there, or time is, I don't know. The woman that reads my cards always says time is man-made, and I get that. Yeah, it's man-made, but can we have a clue? Can I have a roundabout time frame? The woman that reads my cards won't even, you don't even ask her about timing because she'll shut you right down. She'll just say, if I see it, it's going to happen. All right. But I hate to say it. Maybe it's, I mean, if you're seeing Aries, that could mean a lot of things. It could mean that the person is an Aries, or there's an Aries that comes in at the time, or something significant happens during Aries season. Maybe that's not it, but maybe something else happens. Like there's a lot of bizarre ways sometimes that these things communicate. Tanya, so I see at the market. Is she okay? Her husband's a jerk. She's okay. Is she clueless that he's a jerk, or do you think she's in denial? Because she seems like she acts like everything is okay, but she doesn't. It's not really. Or she doesn't want to let herself believe that he's a jerk. But I think she knows. I think she knows. Yeah. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse, really having the wool pulled over your eyes, or knowing what's going on and still dealing with it. She's okay though, yeah. You know what somebody told me once, and I thought that this was so interesting. I don't know that she was talking about herself. I kind of don't think so, only because I know who her husband is, and I don't know, I just don't think he's a cheater. Like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but anyway, she said to me once, I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, I know what we were talking about. We were talking about this other woman who we all know her husband's cheating. Like, it was like, she knows too. But anyway, and she said something to the effect that it's okay if you know, but it's when other people know that you have to do something about it. And I thought, oh, that's really interesting, because it doesn't matter if you know, like, because to me it would be, if I knew, I would have to do something. If somebody else knew, like, what do I care what other people think? Although I would be embarrassed, and people are embarrassed, but meanwhile it's like, why should you be embarrassed? You didn't do anything wrong. But it's a complicated situation. Yeah, bottom line is I do think she's okay. Essence did one for Loving Laura's General. Life changes for the better for you quickly when you listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and so does anxiety. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Money is coming in. You could reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, and you could be planning travel. You got travel coming in. Depression. Will Teresa get in trouble if this goes to court, and she'll be exposed for lying to the judge? I don't think it's going to go to trial, but if it does, I don't know that she would get in trouble, but I think that she would get exposed, and I just think that it wouldn't, like, she wouldn't win the case. Like, I don't think that she would get in trouble or fined or anything like that for lying, but I think it would blow her case. Julies are trying to take steps towards me. I don't see him really doing anything out of the ordinary as of right now. I kind of think like he feels like things, it's like the way he reads is like things will just go back to normal, or things are okay, or things are going to improve, but it doesn't look like he takes much action. Although I do think that things are going to improve in the long run. Bella, will the landlord give me my money back next month? Will the landlord give me my money back next month? I think you're going to get your money back, yeah. I would say you could get it back in the month of May. All right, let me go get her more milk. I'll be right back. She fell asleep. So I went to the bathroom and I got that candle. Up. She fell asleep right in my bed. Right in the middle of my bed. It's okay. I'll give her a shove over. Adriana, will I get the card tomorrow or the next day? Tomorrow. I think you're going to get it the next day. I don't think you're going to get it tomorrow. Adriana, for the rest of the night. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on, and something should happen that makes you very happy. Listen to your intuition. There's a new beginning on the horizon, and you could have money coming in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Happiness comes out over your life, or something happens that makes you happy tonight. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Looks like a peaceful night. Alessandra, why did Rigo try to follow me on Instagram? He took the request back, but why did he try to in the first place? Fool is in reverse, so you're going to find out. Something will come out about it, but it looks as if he's trying. I don't know what the situation is. It looks like almost sort of like an apology, or like trying to let go of the past. Like let go of the past, and I don't know if you guys had bad blood, but like kind of wipe this slate clean, looking very neutral, not looking for things to move forward, not looking for an improvement in the relationship, but is trying to erase bad blood. I don't know what your relationship is. Kevin, does my ex try to play it off after she shows? She's homeless, walking on the streets with the children. Or does she contact me immediately? I don't think that she is out on the street with the kids. So I know as soon as she knows something, I don't know if she contacts you immediately. I don't know if she's got a friend or somebody that could take her in for a couple of days, because it looks like there's a little bit of time. Like she doesn't leave and then come to you like that same day. It could be a couple of days in between. Maybe she stays with somebody and then that person's like, you're going to have to do this. It's almost like I'm wondering if she's in denial. That's what it could be. Like she's just denying that this is happening. And then she winds up stuck between a rock and a hard place. She stays with somebody for a couple of days and then ends up coming to you. She's not going to be on the street. No. Not with the kids. Bella, how will she take the news knowing I spoke up? Well, she's going to be quiet. So she's not going to say anything to you. But she could be feeling a little bit hurt, a little argumentative, and she may be a little bit like feeling unsuccessful. I don't think she takes it well, but I think she keeps her mouth shut because maybe she's embarrassed. With the hermit, she's not saying anything. So I don't think you have to worry about her confronting you or anything like that. She just kind of swallows it. Although I do think that she's upset. Mad and upset and she may feel like she was called out, but she should be. You know what I'm saying? Like you do shit like that, whatever the situation was, and you got to answer to somebody. It's too bad. It's just too bad. Katrina, will I get communication from Aries? When will I get communication from Aries? I would say within the next, between 7 and 9 days. Pretty soon. Is there anything substantial coming from my trip to Florida? As far as what are you looking for? Are you looking to move there? Because with the Four of Wands, that you could find a home. And things could change for the better quickly. But other than that, there's time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling relief around. That may be because you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you could be undecided about something. I would say if you're looking for a home with the Four of Wands, that could be positive. That could be something that's of significance, but I don't know what it is you're going there looking for. Julie, what is going on between R and L? Not much. They may be communicating, but I don't think they've seen each other in a while. And things look a little slow and stagnant. Janaya, how will things go with us on my vacation? How about things go with us on my vacation? Looks okay. I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like cause for celebration comes in around rest, relaxation, and self-care. Being guided by the divine, slow and steady wins the race. So it looks pretty good. Tanya, her husband is a dog, 5 kids and only 2 with her. But you see, she puts up with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like she puts up with it. It's like when the woman's attitude, or it could be man, but in this case it's a woman, has the attitude that well, if this person leaves, right? If the third party goes away, if he just stops seeing that person, then we'll be fine. That's not true. It's like that third person is insignificant. It doesn't matter. If the earth opened up and swallowed that person, another person would appear because that's who the person is. like it's for her to make the decision that she deserves better, and she does deserve better, but she's putting up with it, so she's going to continue down this road until she decides that she's had enough, if she decides that. And that's the sad thing. Like, imagine living that kind of life. But some people put up with it because they think, well, you know, I just want that person gone, but they don't realize it's not about that person. It's what the person is representing that will be filled. That spot will be filled by somebody else really quick. Anyway. Red, new person or someone I know already? Is it a new person? I think it's going to be somebody that you already know. Destiny, love. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. You have new opportunities coming in. One could be with a Virgo. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You also have a Libra here. If you're undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but feel free to explore your options. Next relationship you enter could have long-term commitment potential around it. Live energy around my trip to California. Energy around my trip to California. Energy looks good. You got happiness here. You have a wish that comes true. And you're feeling like grounded and stable. Pretty good. Toka, love for the next 3 days. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off. Money comes in. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. But if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Success comes in around work, school, or business. And you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Kevin, why would the bank not throw my ex out? What legal technicalities are coming up around the foreclosure? Okay, I don't know all the details, but it looks like she knows how to, like, things change for the better quickly that lead to success and a new beginning. So what I would imagine, now the moon is in reverse, which means secrets around the situation will be revealed and you'll find it all out. It's just a timing thing. I don't know when you're going to find it out. So what she may be doing is getting to the point where it's in foreclosure and then makes a payment of some type and puts it off, and then the whole process starts over again. That's how she may be biding time. Eventually it will run out. If that's what she's doing and she's really not paying, and if she's not really paying as much as she should, eventually her luck will run out and it's not going to last. But that's what it looks like could be happening. And that's why the time keeps changing. Because in the moments where it's leading up to foreclosure, yeah, it's being foreclosed on. They're not fucking around. That it's really headed in that direction. But then at the last minute, she may say, okay, I'll give you X amount of dollars. They take it, and then the process starts all over. And it's, I mean, I could see it from both sides, right? Because I know just from the shit that we have going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do the finances here. So sometimes if somebody gets behind, it could go so far, and then they could make a payment, and then it just puts them back. It gives them more time. And even if it gives them 3 more months, then they start it again. Yeah, it's something's stopping the bank from throwing her out. She should have been out over a year ago. Yeah, I don't think that the bank is not like giving her any favors, but I think they may be making a deal with her, and she may be able to live up to that deal. And like I said, like we've had some shit go on around here that I've seen happen, and it's the same thing that I was talking about. A friend of mine, her friend has a boyfriend who's got a situation. Anyway, situation with his house is always going into foreclosure, but like he's always able to get it out right before it gets taken away, and it buys him a like a time, like a year, and before it gets to where he's got to do something again. So it's like he's always biding time, but he seems to. I couldn't live like that because I would have constant anxiety, and I'd rather just pay what I got to pay and not have the anxiety. But some people don't care; they could just figure it out, and it looks like that's what she's doing, something like that. Like the bank may be saying, "Okay, your payment is $1,000. Give us 650," and she may say, well, I could give you 500, and then like it just delays it. It's not going to prevent it from happening. It's just going to delay it. But eventually the luck runs out. Like same thing with my friend's friend. Like eventually the money he has is going to run out. If he's not going to have, it's not going to last forever. But anyway, yeah, there's something's going on. Live energy around moving to Florida after summer. Not really that great. Like you may be feeling like things are out of balance. You could be feeling a little stuck and stagnant. You may be feeling like a little bit like your world has been turned upside down. I don't know that the energy is that great. But you know what? We have time, so we can always revisit this question. Something may change over the summer. High Priestess, general for the rest of April. For the rest of April, you have choices and options coming in that could be around work, school, or business that bring in happiness. You could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got the world at your feet, and cause for celebration comes in around a job or business opportunity. It also looks like you're making decisions that are pushing your life forward, and life could be changing for you for the better quickly. Pretty good. High Priestess, when will I get hired for a new job? Oh, you're probably going to get one soon. Let's see. A wish comes true sometime late spring, early summer. I'm going to say maybe early June. Possibly within the next 6 weeks. Are we 6 weeks out from June? Well, I'm going to say maybe within the next 6 weeks. Katie Sadat, was Stanford the job offer news that I was going to hear from my reading, or UCLA, which hasn't reached out yet? Okay. Was Stanford the job offer the news I was supposed to hear? No. Okay, let's see. Is the news that I'm going to hear from UCLA? Oh, damn. The cards are saying that you're going to hear from UCLA. I hate that. It's like, even if that's what you want, it's like almost like easier to take the job because it's already been offered to you. But the cards are suggesting that you're going to hear from UCLA. Oh, man. Stacy, for the next 72. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You have success that comes in around work, school, or business. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You have money coming in. You've got plenty of money coming in. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The world is at your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. Kevin, I got my tax return after about a month after I filed. So I got my money already. What happens to my ex? Okay, you may have filed before she did. If she pulled a stunt of some type, hers will get rejected, and that could happen because the moon's in reverse, and you'll find out about it. Um, that's what I think is going to happen. If she tried to pull some sort of a sneaky stunt, it's going to get kicked back to her. She's not going to get the money. You already got the money, so that's it. Hers will probably get kicked back, and she's going to have to redo it. Too bad. That may be something too, though, to keep in mind. I know it's annoying, but maybe doing your taxes as early as you can will beat her out. Even though you'll get your money eventually, why go through the trouble? Tarot is my passion. What is my love looking like next month? You should see an improvement. So something should happen that makes you happy with the Sun and with the Empress around love. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be doing really well. Life is coming back into balance and negativity is moving into the past. If you're not with anyone, you could be making a choice for a new beginning, not looking back on the past with new energy. That's quite successful. That could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But either way, it looks like there's an improvement around love. Oh, Mel, I think I posted that a couple of days ago. But that's so funny that you just got it. Isn't she's a riot, right? She gets out there. She doesn't care. Thank you. Today I felt bad because the Zamboni broke down, so they had to cancel her lesson. So it's not going to be fixed until they have skating on Friday. But she won't be able to take another lesson until Tuesday. But I found another rink that's not that far from here. It's near one of the studios that I used to work at. And they have a session that starts at 3 o'clock on Thursday. I was thinking about going there. Because I think maybe it'll be quiet, right? It's going to be nice out. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably people aren't out of work. Kids aren't really out of school. I may do that. Thank you. She's something else. I noticed that she gets a little frustrated. She got a little frustrated Saturday, like at the end. I don't know if she was getting tired, if she felt like she couldn't keep up with everybody. And when she was at Grandma's house, not today, but last week, Grandma bought her a bike and like a tricycle, and she was getting a little frustrated. Like she was doing it, but sometimes it's not easy. Got to build up the muscles, so she would get a little frustrated. Anyhow, you got to practice. That's all there is to it. Nothing comes easy. Kevin, if you see, my ex has already got a letter from the IRS that she screwed them. I don't think she's got the letter yet. No. I think that she will get a letter. But if she's going to get something if she tried screwing them, because you beat her to it, which I think is a good thing. But she will get a letter if she tried to pull a stunt. She may not, because she got kicked back last year. Tanya, good things coming my way. Good things coming my way. New beginning on the horizon, and romance could be heating up. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Success comes in around finances improving. Perseverance pays off, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Making decisions that push your life forward and listening to your intuition. Not bad. Patty, is my secretary planning my downfall by slacking? No, she's not. Adriana, 2 weeks from now with A. I don't see a lot of growth, change, and transformation. Things look kind of a little bit stuck. Like probably 2 weeks from now, you'll be in the same situation that you are right now. Not much growth. However, you could be feeling like the relationship is functioning better, or you may feel like the energy is a little bit more positive. Communication looks pretty good too. Well, Sandra, I drove past his mom's while I was driving with my current love interest, and I couldn't see if he was in the passenger, but my love interest said he was. Does that have something to do with him wanting to talk? I don't see him as wanting to talk. Did he reach out to you? And I don't think you passing him on the road has anything to do with it. No. It looks like he's looking to wipe the slate clean, but he's looking like it's like neutral. Like, I feel bad about what happened and I just want to leave it the way it is. But I don't see him really wanting to discuss it. It looks like almost like if you guys connect on social media, it's like mutual. I hate social media. I fucking hate it. But that's what it looks like. Like if he requests you and you accept him, there's no more bad blood. It's the dumbest thing ever, but this is the day and age that we're living in social media. But I don't see talking here. Like I don't see him calling you up and discussing it. But you could call him and discuss it with him. But I don't think that this has anything to do with you driving past his mom. Adriana, love in May. You could be exploring options in May. You could have a new interest come in that may be a Virgo. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Things look a little stuck and stagnant in the month of May. And it does look like there's somebody new coming in that could have potential, but that may be towards the end of May, and that could be a Virgo. Things just look a little bit stuck around love. Like not all that much is changing quickly between now and the end of May. Susie, I've been having health issues, and I'm having a colposcopy in the morning to see if they have cancerous cells. What do the cards say? I don't think that you do. I think you'll be fine, but it's scary shit. I know I had to have one done once too. I think you're okay. But scary shit. And I almost feel like the anxiety and the stress that it causes before you have to go for any of these tests is even worse. Bella, does she see the error in her ways? Really, like it's kind of twisted because it's like she knows that what she does isn't right, but yet it's like she doesn't take responsibility for it. Like it's almost like somebody that steals something, like they know that it's wrong to steal, but they do it anyway, and then they kind of defend themselves. Like there's no defense. Like if you're stealing something, it's not right. You're not supposed to steal. But it's almost like, and then they like defend themselves. Like well, I didn't do it, but you did it. You know, like it's weird. It's like she has the ability to like convince herself otherwise, but yeah, she does know that she's wrong. Kitty Sadat, was stand up the news offer that I was going to hear? Oh, I did that one, and I said, no, that wasn't the news, and that it still looks like you're going to hear from UCLA. Lydia, weekend read and vibe. from Leo to me. Okay. Looks good. Being guided by the divine, romance heats up and leads to happiness. The energy is pretty good. Moving forward, less anxiety. A wish comes true. Disappointments have healed and moved into the past, or will be healing and moving into the past. Stacy, love for the next 3 months. You may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, and that eases anxiety, or anxiety moves into the past with that person. A new beginning is on the horizon that could be bringing in much happiness with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds and old bullshit are healing and moving into the past, and perseverance pays off around love, and you could find yourself in a committed relationship if that's what you're looking for. Adriana. AJ messaged me, will he want to see me tonight? I don't think you're going to see him tonight. I think you could see him soon, but it's not coming up strong enough for me to say that it will be tonight. Janaya, will I be able to make the money from the jobs? Oh, buffering. The answer is no. So I don't know what this job is, or if it's not legit, or if it's not long term, or if it's like a temporary solution, but the answer was no. So I don't know what's going on with that job. Davy, general. Plenty of money coming in. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Something should happen before the month ends that makes you very happy, and a wish comes true. You could have an Aquarius that enters, and also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have new beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business. You also could have a love offer that comes in that changes your life for the better quickly. Kevin, how bad is my ex's mother doing now that she knows that she's got to know that the house is gone? How bad is my ex's mother doing now? She looks stressed out, but and the Fool is in reverse, so you're probably going to hear more about this. But she still seems to feel like she can get it all together. Excuse me. She looks like, okay, there's stress around her, but it's almost like she's like, everything's fine. Everything will be fine. Everything's going to work itself out. On one hand, yeah, everything will work itself out, but things don't look like they're fine. There's hurts and wounds here, and then somebody is walking away from this situation. So I don't know what that's all about. Somebody feels like they have no choices. Somebody's overthinking things. So I don't know if it's the daughter is taking it worse than the mother, or the mother is trying to say that everything's going to be all right. I don't know. There's a lot of bullshit going on around this situation. And the mother seems to have her attitude is just like, it's fine. Everything's going to be fine. I don't know. It's weird. Kevin, love for this week. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You could have an air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Something out of the blue, fun and exciting could happen, and life could change for you for the better quickly. You have long-term commitment coming in around your next relationship. I don't think a relationship is going to start this week, but you could have choices and options that come in. And there's also an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Kevin, I feel like my friend makes everything about her. Does she not realize I have feelings? She realizes that you have feelings. She just feels like she doesn't feel like she's more important than you. She just feels like she's needier than you. It's almost like she doesn't see what she's doing, or she can't get past herself. Yeah, you know what it is? It's like immaturity. She'll grow out of it. And I don't see her mom seeing the house is gone yet. It's like being in denial, like it's not happening. I know denial is a strange thing because a lot of people go through it. Like people that are being cheated on and they're like, they know that it's going on and they're just like denying it. It's like, you see it. Like if someone's been cheating on you, like you may want to reassess your relationship, but if it's okay with you and you're all right with it, then you do you. But it's like denial. It's a crazy thing. I mean, I think about that just in general. Like I was in somebody's live stream once, and the person was talking about like spiritual things and like time evolving and how things are going to change around the money system at some point, which maybe that would happen. Okay, I can listen to what someone else has to say, but the people in the comment sections, like some people were like, yeah, the bill payers call and I tell them, fuck you. I, I would never, I would have such anxiety, right? But that's me. Not everybody is like that. Now, I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if it's because somewhere along the line, I was taught that if I didn't do what people wanted me to do, then nobody would like me. I don't know. I don't know how some of us grow up like this. It's like you could have two kids in the same house. One kid grows up to be very cheap. The other one grows up to be spends money like it's on fire. I don't know. I don't know why. Because I mean, I had two friends that were like that, sisters. One, you couldn't get a quarter out of her ass. The other one, like, she would be booking suites at the Venetian in Vegas like it was nothing. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. But it looks like these people are in denial and they're not freaked out about it. Kevin, why am I so afraid to talk to the one I like? Because you're afraid of being rejected. Right there. First card that comes up around you. You're afraid of being disappointed. So you're slow. Slow to make a decision. Here's the thing. People that are like this, and I would be like this, it's almost like putting that person on a pedestal. And when you put them on a pedestal, it kind of makes you beneath them, not in real life, but energetically in our own heads, which then puts them out of reach. It's like being at a concert. I always think of that, like at a concert where you're on the floor and you're like to the person on stage, right? Like they're the rock star and you're just like a peon, and one that's in the crowd that, just another face. So if you can kind of try to bring this person down to your level energetically, so that you don't feel like there's no difference between talking to this person rather than talking to this person or talking to that person. Everybody's the same. If you could go into the convenience store and talk to the lady behind the desk, behind the counter, then you should be able to talk to this guy. There's no different. This guy, that guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a difference. But sometimes it's like it's in our own heads. It's like, what am I afraid of? And then you ever notice that when you want to talk to somebody, you maybe like feel like everything is like self-conscious. Like I'm afraid that I'm not going to trip over my words, or I'm going to say something stupid, or I'm going to spit when I'm talking. Like, but meanwhile, like going into the convenience store and talking to the guy behind the desk, I don't think anything of it, right? Why? Because I don't care about him, or whoever, the pharmacist, the guy at the gas station. Yeah, I don't think, oh my God, oh my God, $20 unleaded, whatever, regular. Like, You don't think about it, but when you have to talk to that person, it's because we've already started to put them on a pedestal, which the danger of that is just that it winds up becoming, once again, it goes back to the limerence thing. Then you start to put them on a pedestal, now they become out of reach, and then it becomes like a fantasy. So if you can, just try to bring the person down. Anybody that you feel that way around, it doesn't matter who it is. You know, so because sometimes like you can have that kind of situation and it's not like a romantic relationship, but you still have those same anxiety. And usually what it comes back to is the same thing. Like I spoke about it, like at one point wanting to be friends with like this group of girls, and I felt like I almost like I had the same thing. Like I would get nervous the same way that I would if I was talking to somebody I had a crush on. Why? It's because I wanted to be accepted by these people. But the more that I put them on the pedestal, the further away I felt, like energetically, the more I felt like they were better than me, and the further we kind of, you know what I'm saying? And then you make it hard for yourself for no reason. Like these people are no better than me, and this person is no better than you, and there's no reason why you can't talk to that person, but you could talk to the girl behind the counter at the convenience shop. You know what I mean? It just, there's no reason. It's just, it's in our heads, and it's very strong. Because like I said, like I remember feeling like, oh, I hope I'm not spitting, or I'm going to say something stupid, or like, but I don't. You don't think like that when you're going to return the library book. It's all in our heads. Kitty said that. When do you think I can hear from UCLA? It should be soon. Like I would say maybe before the end of the month. Could that be possible? Before the end of this month? Tarot, I did that one. I did it a little while ago. Michael, at this point, I think me and Deja are done. Does she? I don't think she thinks that. Really? New love. You do have new love coming in. The world is at your feet, and you'll walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. Perseverance pays off. You have a Taurus and an Aries coming in. You have a new beginning on the horizon, and a love offer that's coming in late spring, early summer. You'll also have choices and options. Aries and Taurus. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition. And I think you're moving forward. I don't think that you're going backwards when it comes to love. I think you're moving forward. Essence, will I be able to recover from this mentally and financially? I had a freak accident, and I don't know. I just feel like I set myself back 1,000 steps. It's not ending. Whatever it is, it's not ending. You will recover. You'll recover from whatever it is, because you know what? Everybody, we all do. Like, we're resilient. So you will recover. Let's see. Yes, you will. Essence journal for the rest of the month. Negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You could be spending time with a Virgo. You could be spending time with a Scorpio. Destiny, does Jerry the Pisces have hidden feelings for me? I don't think that there are romantic feelings here. Not as of right now. It looks like it's friendship. Elizabeth, do you see me getting a job I applied for in March? Yes. Kevin, the person who did my taxes from the IRS, what did they see that told them immediately she committed fraud and give the money to me? Okay. You know what? It's funny because it looks like something like this. I think I had a friend that had something like this happen. She, what's the age? 23? That you can get claimed up until 23? I think that she claimed herself and her parents claimed her. And because she was under the age, her parents got the money. No, her parents got the money, but she had to pay it back. And I think what happened, and I think it's very similar here, is that I don't know that it's like a person that does it. I don't know if it's a computer that catches it. And then it's sent to somebody to look at it. And because it was you that earned the money, you were going to get it back. So it's like her thing is that she may feel like, well, no person is really looking at this. I don't know exactly how it happens, but it looks like, yeah, it must be that the computer does it, and that's how they catch it, so that two people can't claim the same person. So that, yeah, because otherwise, like if my tax return went in and Joe Schmo looked at mine, and my mother's went in, and Tom Schmo looked at hers, how would they know? You know, I claim myself, she claims me. What would be the tie between the two of us? So somehow it's all linked. And anyway, like I said, I don't know all the details, but I think that's what it is. You were the one that earned the money, and she's trying to get it from you, but you don't owe it to her. If you owed it to her for some reason, they would probably give it to her, but you don't owe her. So that's the loophole. And I think she was thinking, oh well, they won't catch it, but they do catch it. You fuck around, you find out. She found out. She's gonna find out again. But imagine that. Like imagine having it happen to you once, but still doing it again the next year. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure that these people think clearly, because if I pulled a stunt like that, I wouldn't do it again the next year. I wouldn't do it in the first place, but if I did it, Tanya, you're right. I hate when I go to the doctor for test results. They take my blood pressure. Me too. Me too. Oh, man. It's so upsetting. Elizabeth, what do you see in my love life in May? Well, it looks like you have new beginnings on the horizon. Negativity has moved into the past, and you'll walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you when a new beginning starts. A wish comes true. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or communication picks up with somebody that you're hoping to hear from. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you could have an air sign around: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and also a fire sign: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Adriana, why did AJ message me? It looks like small talk. Do you guys talk a lot? Looks like checking in, small talk. Tuka, how does R view me in his next actions from the acquaintance? Looks like in-person communication, and it looks like they think of you as a genuinely a nice person, somebody who maybe like goal-orientated, successful, hardworking, and unique. Pretty good. Seal. How do people view me? I made new friends. Just want to understand if they're good for me in terms of how they view me. Well, not everybody's going to view you the same way. But overall, it looks like the new friends look like they're like good connections. Looks like cause for celebration comes in around new beginnings. They may find you as somebody who is creative, unique, down to earth, strong, well balanced, and reliable. Pretty good. Pretty good. Michael, is Jazz romantically interested in me? I think she is, yes. Rimmel, what's coming ahead? You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Good luck is coming in. Making choices and decisions, and you're ready for life to be moving forward around career. A new venture begins. Water sign enters Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in around a wish coming true around finances improving. You could be planning travel. It's like out with the old and with the new. Like life is starting to change for the better and life is starting to move forward. Lesta, love. Life could change for you for the better quickly, and you could be moving forward towards greener pastures when a wish comes true around life coming back into balance. You have long-term commitment around your next relationship. If you're currently in a relationship, things look good. Not with anyone. You could have a Libra or a Leo that comes in. You're no longer holding yourself back, and negativity is moving into the past. Kevin. Will the school that I sent myself to in this city get back to me with acceptance? What do the cards say? I think they will, yes. Sarah, what to expect next from me after he chills out? Communication comes in probably through a text message. But everything looks very upside down around this situation. Tiffany, what did Seth think about earlier? Has a little anxiety about something that happened earlier, but also maybe feeling like pretty good, content, happy, and successful. High Priestess, what's happening around my Miami trip? There's money coming in. You got money coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Perseverance pays off. You have the world at your feet. No longer holding yourself back. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Looks like it's a positive trip. Kevin, will I go to the school if I get a chance for fall? Will I go to the school if I get a chance for fall? I think you will, yes. Dakota tomorrow. It looks like tomorrow looks pretty good. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward. Making decisions that are pushing your career forward. You could reconnect with an old friend or someone that you haven't seen in a while. A wish comes true around finances improving. And you could be spending time with a Leo. Lose love. Has anyone hacked my phone and can you hear my conversations or see my text messages with Chris? I don't think so. Maggie, me and Peter Leo for the next 2 months. I don't see a lot of growth or change around the situation over the next 2 months. It's probably going to be the way it is now. It looks like there's communication here, but it could be either sporadic or it could be really good at times and then it slows down. Try not to try to control or manipulate anything and don't let him control or manipulate you, but it looks like there's not all that much of an improvement over the next couple of months. You may find it to be a little stagnant. Aldana, I asked my auntie will leave me alone. What does she want from me? She'll leave me alone. She'll leave you alone if you distance yourself from her. So if she calls you a lot, you may have to stop answering the phone or don't call her back, that kind of stuff. Because it looks like she looks a little needy. I don't know if she's looking for money or she's complaining about money or she's looking to for somebody to complain to. She's looking for like support. And you just may not have time for that. But if you kind of like, the way it reads, if you were to distance yourself from her a little bit, she'll find somebody else. And that person will have to deal with it. So yes, eventually she will leave you alone. Patty, is the new boss going to stay with the company? Yes, for a while anyway. Yeah. Kevin, why do you think I was asking you what she was doing with the 3 men? I think you know what she was doing and it wasn't to steal money. Get into it deeper. Well, you know what's interesting here is she uses men, but she doesn't look at it like that's what she's doing. It's almost like, you know, I knew this other girl that did this. It's almost like she feels like if she goes out with them, like she deserves it. Like it's the kind of thing where you're right. Like it is what it is, but she's not looking at it like that. She's looking at it, well, it's a date, and so I take, you know, or so he gives it to me. You know, it's another way of being in denial. You know what I mean? It's like, even once again talking about my friend's friend, like she said to me, like this situation that we were talking about, she's like, it's like a form of prostitution. Like it is. Like if you're with somebody and you don't love them and you're with them just because there's another benefit like money or property or cars as some kind of asset, it's just like prostitution. But it's like justifying it, like it's just justifying, like, well, we're dating, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, yeah, I mean, we could justify anything, right? We really could. You can make up reasons for anything. And it looks like that's what she's good at. Eric, will Derek G get bothered if I continue to compliment on his socks? I don't think he's going to get annoyed, no. And whenever I speak to the PM supervisor, does she get sidetracked on purpose? No, she just has like no attention span. So let's say you're talking to her. Do you find like she's all over the place, or she's half listening, or you say something and then she asks you a question and you just gave her the answer? Yeah, it's like she's kind of scattered and all over the place. She's not doing it on purpose, and she doesn't mean to do it. She's just how she is. Toka, is my connection with Mike over? He seems to avoid me, not sure why. Nope, he still shows up around you, and it still shows as a friendly connection. Maybe going through a funny moment. Kevin, once the men told her that she wasn't getting any money, what else did it resort to? Or it resorted to way more. Okay, let's see. Well, I think that she would only date men that she knew would give her money. Or she would stop seeing them if they weren't giving her money. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's not really that crazy. Because, like, I think about my younger self, who I would punch in the face if I ran into. Like, I remember one time, like, all my friends went away to college. And I had this other friend who, like, we went to high school together. And the twisted situations I've gotten myself into, it makes you wonder. But anyway, long story short, I had this friend who was home, that didn't go away to college, and I knew him from high school. We were really good friends. He dated one of my friends, and we also worked at the same store together. And I was trying to become friends with his group because I had a crush on one of his friends, and it's a crazy story. But anyway, they always used to kind of blow me off. Now, once again, I was 19. If somebody blew me off, I would try to hang out with them again. Talk about being desperate. But when they did let me hang out, I remember, like, we went not bowling, to play pool. And I didn't like to play pool. I just wanted to be included. I didn't play pool. I was just there. And I remember trying to pay and, like, trying to give, like, more money than I really needed to, because I wanted to be there, and I wanted them to ask me to come again. How pathetic is that? Okay, it's not prostitution. I wasn't sleeping with these guys, but it's the same thing. It's like paying somebody for their time, and that is so, to me, that's just so sad. So sad that somebody would do that. But that's where I was at the time. Now it's a little bit different, because the desperation that she may be feeling is for money. The desperation I was feeling was to be included, but it doesn't make a difference, because desperation is desperation. So, yeah. Ugh. I wouldn't want to go back to those days. Julie, love for the next 30 days. could have new opportunities on the horizon and a wish comes true. Something should happen that makes you very happy. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. And you could have an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could be hearing from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Explore your options. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if you need to. And don't stand for less than you want or deserve, because your love life could be moving forward in the next 30 days. Pretty good. Sarah, why is E so upset with me? How long to give him before trying to talk about it? Okay, this person shows as... You got a tower moment here. This person shows as somebody who could be easily angered, highly manipulative, and somewhat, I don't know, dangerous. I wouldn't... There's indecision around the situation. I don't know if that's you being undecided as to what to do with the situation, but there's negativity around the situation. And there's distance. He's shut down emotionally. So he reacts. He's mad because he tries to control things. If you don't give him control or you don't do what he wants you to do, he's pissed. And so I don't know what happened, but for some reason he's pissed. And I would be careful with this situation. I would be careful with this situation. I wouldn't try to talk to him, because this is going to keep happening. And there's no real happiness that's happening here. It just looks like it's always a fight, and it's always and I think it could get dangerous with the tower moment and the manipulation. Rimmel, love from May. You have a wish that comes true around life moving forward towards greener pastures. Romance could heat up, growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life moves forward towards greener pastures and you explore your options. Joey, is my mom going to kick me out after last night? I don't think so. Red, any blockages? I don't see any blockages, really. I mean, I guess, everybody could kind of feel like not worthy or excuse me, self-conscious at times, but for the most part you look like strong, confident, grounded and stable, genuinely a happy person, somebody who puts in a lot of effort and the effort pays off, driven, I would say confident and willing to explore new opportunities. You don't necessarily get stuck and have a hard time figuring things out. I think you're okay. Maybe the self-worthiness and the self-confidence thing every once in a while, like that could pop up, but it's not that big of a deal. Kevin, would they give me enough financial aid to go there? Yes, I think they would. Yeah, so that's why he's mad, Sarah. I would be careful, because, when somebody is that manipulative, like you get into like narcissistic kind of people, those people could be very dangerous because they don't have any empathy. They don't care. They don't care, and that's a dangerous place. Somebody that has empathy will draw the line somewhere, but people that don't have any empathy, they don't care. And they don't think long term. I mean, at least in my experience, from what I've seen, they don't think long term. They want what they want in the moment, and as long as they get what they want in the moment, they're satisfied for that moment. But they don't think about the consequences it could have long term, and things could get bad. Toka, will my online website do well? Yes, it should. It should. Top flight. How did Savvy feel about our conversation today? Good. May have felt like it was like easy, well balanced. May feel relief around it. Maybe feeling like mutual respect. And that it was pleasant, and is hoping that you'll speak again soon. Kevin, when I call my ex, I'm not giving her money. What's she gonna do? Get out. I'm giving $1 to her. So when I tell my ex I'm not gonna give her money, what is she gonna do? Okay, if she comes to you and you tell her that you're not going to give her any money, I think she's going to ask you if she can stay with you. And I think that she's going to try to get money out of you. Like, she may be okay with it, not really be okay, but she may be kind of okay with you not giving her money, and then try to, like, be nice to you till she gets what she wants. I don't like that. I don't like that. Essence, straight to the next person. I'll be in a serious relationship, good and bad. This person could be outgoing, fun, exciting. They could be good with money, or they may have money. They could be a little argumentative, or they could be a little bit like, if they're in a bad mood, they may be hard to deal with. They could have a sharp edge, and they could be a little bit difficult. Excuse me. They could have a hard time talking about their feelings, and they may sort of make a joke of everything. They have a creative side. They love travel. They're like fun, spontaneous, maybe the life of the party, but they also have a very responsible side. They could be like a workaholic, genuinely a happy person, but if they're not in a good mood or they're mad, they could be a little tough to deal with. Kevin, so why was my ex asking those 3 men for money when she knew they would get caught with when their wife tried to pay the bills and all the money was gone? I don't think that she cared. I don't think she cared. I don't think that she was thinking about that. Because it looks like there's plenty of money around these people, and it looks like bills are paid. So I don't know if she doesn't care, or if it wasn't something she was thinking about, or if the wife doesn't pay the bills. I don't know. I don't think it was of her concern. Love you, love. Perseverance pays off around love. Listen to your intuition. Life comes back into balance. You could have a water sign come in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also could have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A new beginning is on the horizon, and a new journey begins with a soulmate connection, and negativity and disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Kevin, what will my friends think if I leave the school? They'd be a little disappointed. Yeah, I don't think they would want to see you go. But, you know, like, you have to do what you want for yourself, what you think is best for yourself. And I think some of your friends will think that you made the right decision for yourself. But I don't think anybody is going to want to see you go. CG, love reading. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. If you are not with anyone right now, you have a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you may have to cut away or leave behind something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Or somebody may be energetically holding you back, and when you let go of that, new energy comes in, and then negativity moves into the past. TVET for tomorrow. Okay, for tomorrow. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like you need to. Something should happen that makes you happy with the Sun card. Where was I? Antonella, how does Sagittarius Daniel feel about me? I'm an Aquarius. Pretty good. May find you to be smart, intelligent, attractive, a loyal friend, somebody he has respect for. May find you to be very passionate and unique. Pretty good. Sanch for today. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like you need to. You may be focused on a side business, side project, or side hustle. Life gets unstuck and seems to move forward. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Negativity moves into the past. Pretty good. Aisha, does the Cancer man know that I'm changing towards him, and how does he feel about that? I don't think he is feeling that you've changed towards him. Not yet. Ifra, why does Jay keep looking at me weirdly? What is he thinking about? They find you to be interesting. I don't think he realizes that he's being weird. He just may think that you're interesting, may think that you're a good friend, may find you to be like mutual respect, and may think that you're in balance, grounded, stable, and kind-hearted. I don't know how well you know this person, but there could be more communication that comes in, or communication comes in around the situation. Jaslyn, will updating my Etsy shop bring in income for me? Yes. Adonis, possibly when can I own my own 3D printer? If you set your mind to it, you can make it happen before the end of this year. Sarah, how will it go if I start the jewelry small business? Goes well. Moving forward towards greener pastures, feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish what you set your mind to. Money comes in. Peace, how will A feel if I offer him to move in with me? Do you see him accepting my offer? I'm not convinced he's going to accept it. I don't know what the relationship is or what the situation is, but it looks like he's undecided at best. New love, what did the spirit that broke the thing in my place this morning want and mean? Just wanted your attention. Just wanted to let you know they were there. Beautiful one for tomorrow. It happens a lot. I had a mirror, not like a fancy mirror, like a handheld mirror that I had hanging in the bathroom. In the middle of the night, it just fell off. Nobody was in there, just fell off. I heard something fall. And I was like, oh, what's that? I'm not getting up to see what it is. The next morning I saw it and I was like, oh, all right. I'm sweating here. For tomorrow, slow and steady wins the race. Money is coming in. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, and business. Something should happen that makes you happy. You could be spending time with an air, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. And you're prepared and you're making decisions that push your life forward, especially around business or side business. Elizabeth, after I told off the ex-Carlos, what's his next action? Communication's coming in again. You guys could have another argument. He may be feeling very hurt, too, by this argument. Well, too bad. He probably deserves it. He also may be feeling like he was treated unfairly. You gotta believe this? He may be feeling like he was treated unfairly. Sarah, is N looking to hang out soon? I could use a break from the stress. That situation looks like it's stressful too. Yeah, you could hang out soon, but there could be an argument or a disagreement around this situation too. Okay, how did you feel when she saw me tonight? Good. May find you to be attractive. May find, or maybe hoping that things between the two of you are growing, changing, and transforming. May think that you're successful, loyal, and hardworking. Kevin, if I wanted to hook up with my crush, could that happen? Yes. Benita, would Gurpreet return during Mercury retrograde? I'm not convinced. I don't see it strong enough. Did that one. Did those. Miss Billy, General. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you have a stroke of luck coming in. Could be feeling a little bit more financially stable when a sum of money lands in your lap. It looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be planning travel. Listen to your intuition. Rimo, for me and C for the next 2 weeks. Communication should come in, or communication picks up. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe feeling a little bit like things are slow and stagnant, but at the very least, communication should be picking up. Sun and Moon. D may need a temporary place to live. Will he stay here? That could happen, yes. Kevin, you're buying a you-know-what from the money's coming up missing. You have figured it out. After a while, why do men catch on, but women don't? Oh, women catch on. They just don't always... Men and women are just different. So... women catch on. They're not all stupid, but sometimes there may be a benefit. So sometimes women are staying because there is money there, and they don't really care what the guy is doing. So if she's hooking up with these really rich men, right? And the wife knows about it, but the wife doesn't give a shit because they're living some kind of a life that they wouldn't be able to live if that man wasn't there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they could be living a certain level that they wouldn't be able to afford on their own. So they don't care because they're not there because they're in love with the guy. They're there because they're in love with the lifestyle, which is shitty. It's shitty. I mean, think about it from the guy's point of view. He's being taken advantage of from all of these women, but he's also has doing his thing too. So is it working? Yeah, it's working, but would I want to be in that kind of a relationship with any of these people? No, I wouldn't want to be in the middle of that. But Sarah, if I pull back and ignore E, will things calm down or will it get bad? Well, you got to figure out what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Like, what is your goals with these men that you're around? Because if you want to end things with this guy, then end things, and then that's it. But like, it's like everything is like a cycle. It's like it shows like with one guy, it's like fighting, getting back together, you know, not hearing from them, and then it's like the other one. But these two situations read very similar, and I think there may even be other ones that are around. But it's almost like running back to the other guy when he's not being what I want, so I'm going to go, but they're the same thing, and neither one of them are getting anywhere. So you really have to figure out what it is that you want, because these situations are not, they're not turning into committed love relationships. What they are is like drama. And it's almost like you got to figure out what it is that you want. Let's put it that way. You got to figure out what you want. And if you're looking for a committed relationship, then you may need to clear all of this out and put it in the past in order to move forward. Otherwise, you could be dancing around the same situations over and over again. And I don't like this guy's temper. I think he could be dangerous. And I think it's going to be disappointing. If you I think getting out of it would be the best thing. That's my personal opinion here, because it doesn't look like it's changing. It looks like it's just leading to hurtfulness, and he looks like he could be a little bit unhinged, and that could be dangerous. But letting him calm down is fine. But if you're still in this situation, it's going to happen again. So it's like it's not fixing the problem, it's just delaying it. So I would think about what it is. What is your goal? What do you want from him? What do you want from the other guy? Because if you're looking for something to do tomorrow night, and all that you want, then you could have that with these guys. But if you're looking for a long-term committed relationship that leads to marriage, I wouldn't deal with these two people anymore. But you have to make that decision, because it's like we could be sitting here next year at the same time talking the same thing, because this is how it's going around and around in circles and not going anywhere, which is okay. But this guy looks a little dangerous, and I don't know, the other guy doesn't look too, like, he looks like he could be a little unhinged too. I would take time away from the situation. That's what I would suggest. Patty, will I get support to succeed in this new role? Will I get support to succeed in the new role? Yeah, you should get support, yeah. Kevin, could I be engaged by my 22nd birthday? Chances slim. I don't think so. I don't think so. I love always. What do I not expect? You could have choices and options that are coming in around work, school, or business. You could have money coming in. You could be planning travel. You could make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You could have argument or a little quarrel with somebody. It's not the biggest of deals, though. Kevin, I agree with you, but what if the woman doesn't care? Like, what if she doesn't care? Like, I don't want to give too many details because it's like family related. But we all think he's an asshole anyway, so, and it's my family. Anyway, this guy that we knew had a lot of money, and he, he was doing something really shady with women, really bad, on his credit card, and he got caught. And he got divorced. His wife threw him out, and he got caught. But how long did he get away with it before she could caught him? But she cared. Some women don't care. Some women are like, okay, he's spending money doing whatever, entertaining other women, but I don't give a shit what he does as long as I could have my house and my lifestyle. It's it and it's not even at that level. Like, I knew this woman that I used to read for who lived a modest life, like a regular everyday house, nothing extravagant, a regular car, average car. And she was having an affair with this guy, and she used to say, my husband's not a bad guy, but we've just grown apart. But she used to say to me all the time, I can't support myself on the money that I make, so I don't want to give up what I have. I got to give it to her for being honest. Right? I mean, she's honest. I don't want to live in a shithole. I want to live in my house, and I can understand that. I don't know that I could live that life, but I've never been in that situation, so I can't really say for sure. But some women, and I can tell you something else, some of the areas that I used to teach in, big fucking money. Big money. Where the women don't work. They do yoga all day and everything else. And that's fine. But they're they can't leave, because if they leave, they can't live. They're going to have to go to work. They're not going to be able to do yoga all day, you know, and their choice is, I'm happy the way I am, so I'm going to put up with it. You know, it's like people make choices. I don't know. I don't know, because I've never been in this situation. Like, what happens if I was living in a, you know, these houses? Like, I used to go out for a run over there, and I used to think to myself, like, what the fuck do you need to do for a living to live in a house like this? Like, it looks like a library. You get like a horseshoe driveways, big yards, huge pools. Like, what do you got to do to live for a living? To live in a house like that? I'm just wondering. And everyone, they're all like that. But some people make those choices. Anyway. Jay, why is B ignoring me when she sees me in person? She's trying to control the situation. Manipulation. I think what she's hoping is that you're going to go out of your way to pay her attention. That's up to you if you want to or not. You know, you can make that decision. But I think she's trying to see, if she doesn't pay attention to you, if you would go the extra mile for her. Julie, does R go to see Elle this weekend? I don't think so. Kevin, what's my ex's mom doing the same thing Dora's been doing, and you know what I'm talking about, to get money? Yeah, she could be. Yeah. Tanya, positive things coming from A. Things look good. Things could change for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time together. You could also be planning, like, I don't know if it's like a road trip or like a day trip. Something like that could be coming up at some point relatively soon. Life comes back into balance. No longer holding yourself back. He's no longer holding himself back, and anxiety seems to be doing much better. Pretty good. Rimmel, why is Gemini slow to make a move? Undecided. They don't know if they should. They don't know if they're ready. They're thinking about it. But they're feeling a little stuck. And they're feeling a little bit out of balance. And you may just have to have patience with the situation. All about Maine. Mars feelings after the conversation this morning. This person may be feeling like, well, they may be having hope that things are going to improve in the future. They seem to be feeling like slow and steady wins the race, but negativity is moved into the past. They're listening to their intuition, and they're hoping that love comes in. And also they're a little bit more perseverant, so you're probably going to be seeing more of them. Or they're going to be putting in a little bit more effort. And then Dwayne is texting me, does he want to see me tonight? Yes, I think he does. Joey, when will the Scorpio come towards me and become my girlfriend? Could be sometime later this spring, early summer. It's not that far off, but I don't think it's going to happen in April. I think it's going to be a little bit further down the line. Kevin, what lie did my ex-mother-in-law tell her daughter all 3 times when she lied about the money in Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aries? There could be a lie around money. So wait. She lied about money. What lie did she tell? What lie did she tell her daughter? She may have told her that she has money that she doesn't have. She may have told her that her financials are stronger than they are. And she may have had intentions of getting the money, or she may even still think that she can get her hands on the money, but I don't think she can. Could be finally a Vegas trip. That could be pay the lady. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Araceli, work. You should get good news that you've been waiting on, or you should hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from when it comes to a work-related thing. You could be setting up long-term business contacts, contracts, business partners, or teamwork that bring in more money. The world is at your feet. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Cause for celebration comes in. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You should be doing better at work, or you should be seeing an improvement. Karima. So feels current thoughts and feelings towards me. Pretty good. Has a lot of respect for you. May find you to be attractive, smart and intelligent, like you have a good personality, fun to be around, very passionate. May also find you to be creative. Kevin, I agree with you, but some people don't care. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't care about the relationship. They're married to the money. You know what I mean? Like, the person may have so much money that it doesn't make a difference. They don't have to worry about how the bills are going to get paid because the bills are paid. Yeah, it's like, to me, it's like me, I'm dumb. I always say I'm naive. I am naive. But, like, to me, I don't function from a place of what could I get from this person, because I don't really find value in that. Like, I don't really find value in money. Like, if you, let's just say, for example, that somebody just gave me a ton of money, but I didn't have any, like, connections. Like, I would rather be with people that I care about than have the money, right? Some people, they don't feel like that. They feel like they care about the money because money is success and money is power, and they would rather have money. And if they're maybe with somebody that has a lot of money and not give a shit what they spend their money on or who they're with, as long as their bills are paid. And this asshole has worked her whole life, 17 different jobs all the time, because I couldn't enter a situation like that. Like, that's just, I'd rather not. But that's me. You know, like I said, I know plenty of women in yoga. I had one woman say to me once, she goes, I don't care who's fucking my husband as long as I don't have to. I was like, whoa. She was like, I don't care. It's one less thing I have to do. And I was like, once again, you got to give it to her for being honest. But can you imagine if you were the husband, or if you were the wife and your husband said that about you? I mean, that's really hurtful. Like, I'm only using you for money. Like, that's terrible. But who knows what he's doing? I mean, well, you know in this situation what's going on, but who knows what's going on the other side? money on the coupons. So funny. Ah. Pepper, I can't give you a reading about a dream reading. I need to know what's going on in the dream. Or at least I need to know what the feelings were in the dream. Lourdes, work for tomorrow. Disappointments are moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. You're headed towards greener pastures. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A new journey could be beginning relatively soon. Listen to your intuition. Eminem, you just thoughts of meeting me again. This person would be happy to meet you again, and if you did meet, it would be successful. Pretty good. Pretty good. Patty, I answered that, and I said yes, you would be supported. Jay, how will B act towards me for the rest of the week? How will B act towards me for the rest of the week? There could be communication that comes in before the week ends. Making a decision for negativity to move into the past. Things come back into balance through divine timing. I think by the end of the week, things pick up. Karima, general for me and so heal. General for me and so heal. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but it looks like it could take time before you see things move forward. Negativity moves into the past, but you're still maybe not exactly on the same page, or you may be feeling like the situation's a little out of balance, or one person is looking for things to move forward quicker than the other person, which could be throwing things a little bit off of balance. Slow and steady wins the race, but there should be communication coming in. Sometime between now and the end of April, you should see communication pick up. Maria, what is Roberto's feelings for me? Pretty good. May find you to be a nice person, a loyal friend, somebody who's got a good personality, somebody who is sincere, grounded, stable, and attractive. Cause for celebration comes in around the situation moving forward. Did that? Those? Oh, here I haven't gotten to yet. Jing, how will me and Dio's relationship improve if I'll conceive? I don't think the relationship is not going to improve because you conceive. It looks like it's going to be complicated. It looks like this relationship is complicated, and it would just add another layer of complication. You might be feeling disappointed or like you've been treated unfairly, but having a child is not going to fix a relationship that's out of balance or that has issues. If you're having issues in the situation, you may want to attack the issues first because it's going to add more complications. Slay, can I trust are the Capricorn? No, I wouldn't trust this person 100%. I would be careful. Hey, beautiful Leo goddess, will my ex call me? Yeah, I think you're going to hear from him. Maybe before the end of the month. Anthony, what is coming up from my moving country plan? There may be indecision around the situation, but feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition and things will move forward through divine guidance. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money is coming in, or you may be socking money away to move, and you are moving. You're moving on to greener pastures. It just might take time. It could be a little bit delayed, but it's still going to happen. Teacher, how did Leo feel when he saw me today? Okay, may have been feeling grounded and stable. Is feeling a little slow and steady, wins the race, but may have been happy to see you. Kimon for tomorrow. A new journey begins. You can hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life comes back into balance. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. An earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Queen Libra, why was N staring at me yesterday? Feeling a little bit anxious, a little out of balance, and overthinking things. I don't think he was meaning to stare at you. I think he may have been thinking of something else and was just focusing on you at the same time. For some reason, they're showing a lot of anxiety yesterday. I don't think it was anything bad. I just think it was, they were stuck in, like it was a moment. Where haven't I gotten for yet? Amazing May General for the week for A and I. Looks like it's slow and steady wins the race. There could be communication that comes in or communication that picks up, but looks like an average week. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening. Slow and steady wins the race. You may spend time together, maybe towards the weekend. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like you need to. Stardust General. Something should happen between now and the end of the month that makes you happy. You could have money coming in. It also looks like you have a new venture on the horizon and you could make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. A Cancer enters. Money is coming in. If you're waiting on money, you have a new opportunity to bring in money as well. Now, they could be two different things. This could be a new job opportunity, and the money coming in could be something separate. But it should be a pretty good rest of the month. Tanya, no lie, there was once a Pepsi. Oh man, that's hilarious. Remote romance coming in. Perseverance pays off and life comes back into balance. The next relationship that you enter could have long-term commitment around it. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then you could have a Sagittarius here as well. You could have choices and options that come in around romance. All about me and finances outside of my jobs. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You do have money coming in. You could have a couple of small amounts of money coming in, and if you're waiting on a large sum of money, that could come in too. And then for work, you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Finances should be improving. All about me and love. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. We got options here. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that comes in. A new beginning on the horizon that leads to a new journey. You have a Taurus here. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. You have choices and options, and don't be afraid to explore them. You could also have an Aquarius come in. Kevin, when is my ex's mom going to tell her that she was doing you know what? I don't think she tells her. I don't think that she admits to it. The daughter could call her out on it, but I don't think that I think the mother's going to lie. If she were to fess up to it or tell her anything, it probably wouldn't be until more towards the end of the year. Tanya, you are funny. Jay, does B think that she can do better than me? Well, it's not even, she's not really even thinking along those lines. It's more of like she's looking for you to kind of put in more effort towards her. She's trying to act as if she doesn't care, but she does care. Remote characteristics of my next partner. This person should be very spontaneous. They could be somewhat like kind of like an introvert on the surface or when you first meet them, but when you get to know them, they may be a whole lot of fun and they may be like totally different. They have a romantic side. They're looking for a committed relationship. They're grounded and stable. They're goal-orientated and successful. They may love travel. They also could have like a spiritual practice or religious practice that's important to them. Pepper, work for tomorrow? Work for tomorrow. What's going on for work for tomorrow? Got the world at your feet. You may be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready, but you have a wish coming true on the horizon around work. Listen to your intuition. You'll be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you could be feeling very ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. There's a new journey that begins around work. Can't swear that's going to happen tomorrow, but it's coming in. A new journey or a new project or something around work that's positive that could be bringing in more money long term. Julie, how would Mel feel when I tell him that his rent is going up by $100 more? I would be disappointed. Would be disappointed. And that may weigh him down and make him feel burdened. He's a pain in the ass, this guy. Krishna, what is next for Aquarius and I? Now into the end of the weekend. Being guided by the divine, slow and steady wins the race. You have communication coming in. Something out of the blue, fun and exciting could happen between now and then, or maybe over the weekend. But communication should pick up. Something fun and exciting happens. That may not be until the weekend. Doll face for the next 48. A new journey begins. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life comes back into balance, and you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Wise cards for the next 10 days. You could walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You have a water sign that may be of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan is possible, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Sagittarius enters, and so does a Libra. Butterfly A general for the week. You got cause for celebration that comes in around old wounds, healing, and moving into the past. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. You could be spending time with the Sagittarius. It also looks like you'll walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. Money comes in. Pretty good, pretty good. Sharji's next actions towards me. Communication could come in through a text message, but it looks slow. It might take a minute. Malika, general. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever it is that you set your mind to. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life comes back into balance. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Sagittarius and a Gemini enter. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. If you're thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, it would be a successful idea. Victoria, will my unemployment get approved? Yes. Divine Cancer, what's coming to me in the next 7 days? With the Magician, you got the ability to manifest new opportunities, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. It looks like things could be moving forward around work, school, or business. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't try to rush or force anything. Going with the flow of things kind of works better for you over the next 7 days. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and money is coming in. A wish comes true around finances improving. Oh, Kevin, I agree with you about the money coming up missing. What I'm saying is that some people may not care because they don't care about the situation. You know what I mean? Like if it were me, I would care. And I would notice. Seth, is Tasnim and Faisal being all buddy and stuff a phase? Thing is, me and Tasnim used to hang out a lot, and them hanging is fine, but she is like being nosy. Okay. Oh, this is a phase. Yeah. It's not going to last. I don't think that they're going to have like a big fight or anything like that. I think it's just going to, as fast as they came together, they're going to go away. Kevin, can you confirm positively the daughter and the mom are doing what I think that they're doing? I don't think it's as bad as you think it is, but I do think that, yeah, they have done some shitty stuff. I don't know how much or how often, but I think that they have done shitty things, yes. I think that there is truth to what you're saying. Rosie? Answers current feelings and intentions. Well, they're a little slow and stagnant, and that may make you feel a little disappointed, or you may feel like they're not moving forward quick enough. They seem to think pretty highly of you and may find you to be a nice person. They may find you to be kind, caring, sincere, a loyal friend, somebody who genuinely has a nice personality, but you just may find them to be a little bit slow, or they don't know what they're doing. They don't have any specific intentions. But I think a career and finances. Finances look good. It looks like you have a new beginning on the horizon. Anxiety is moving into the past. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, success comes in, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You're actually headed towards the 10 cups being full. That's pretty good. Mel, will RF taxes get approved? Yes, I think they will. Jasmine, love for the rest of the year. Got a new journey on the horizon, and you're making decisions that are pushing your life forward towards greener pastures. You could be walking away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you, and negativity moves into the past. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but there's growth, change, and transformation for the better coming in between now and the end of the year. If you're looking for a committed relationship, somebody could come in and make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a Scorpio. Got money and love coming in. Could also be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and it may be somebody new that comes in through divine guidance out of the clear blue sky with a well-functioning, well-balanced relationship. Not bad. Not bad. Kevin, why did the man not pay the mom back her money? Why did he take the money and run and get her house in trouble? Was this like, let me see what the cards say. Is this like somebody that she made an investment with, like one of those investment people that kind of shystered her? Because that's what I'm thinking it is. May have promised her some kind of financial dividend payoff and didn't succeed at it, and may have taken the money and shystered it. I don't know if it's not a pyramid thing, but I don't know. It looks like, it could be wrong, but it looks like an investment person that's kind of like gets with somebody's money and invests for them, and then pays somebody with their money, and then gets somebody else to pay that person. So I guess it works as long as somebody new is coming in, but if somebody new is coming in, it doesn't work. I think that this person's screwed up. I don't know that their intentions were to rip somebody off, but I think they kind of were. I think she got screwed. Wait, what did you say here? I feel like this man blocks the mom or just doesn't respond to her. Probably because he's doing something illegal. Sandy A, love reading. You have a love offer coming in here. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be with a Cancer that comes in. It could also be with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and success comes in around your next relationship, moving forward towards greener pastures. Don't be afraid to explore your options around love. It could lead you to success. All about Maine. Did Dwayne fall asleep? Yes, I think he did. Is there anybody here I didn't answer for yet? Aisha, didn't I answer one for you about a Cancer man? Seth, I answered one for you. Be wise, I answered that one. Jasmine, will Edgar apologize? He's a Gemini, I'm a Libra. I don't see an apology as of right now. I don't see one as of right now. Yeah, I don't know what the situation is, but I wouldn't wait on it. Amazing Me, I did yours. I'm going to wrap it up because I have to get Avery up early for school tomorrow. But hopefully I'll be on tomorrow by 10 o'clock. That's my goal. If I could make it on before that, even better. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here this evening. I will see you later.